Bonjour, Kinamagi Nene Ireland Editionicast, and welcome to the newest edition of our weekly overview and announcements, this week featuring week 14. This week, we'll again start on the stream page, just to kind of give you a reminder of what's available information-wise to the students. You'll see that our newest newsletter, which will be in the email version today, and a paper copy going home with the students. And we'll look at that in just a moment. We have the easy way to access emailing me. I am also available at ireland@segchip.org. I might check both of these. And then you'll see one of our learning videos from last week. This is where they're presented. A number of newsletters, and then the monthly breakfast and lunch menu. The one for December will be coming in just another week or so. Can't believe that already. One spot I would like to direct you to as well is the Saginaw Chippewa Academy page at segchipschool.net. This is where you can find a lot of school information, and I've happened to choose to hit, well, I'll hit explore here in a second, but you can see events like the Tribal Education Advisory Board meeting, some notes from the front office. These notes are also available via the text messaging. Please see the front office for more information and how to sign up for that. It's a really great tool when we have those inclement weather days, or we're dismissing early due to professional development. You can see some of the other stuff right here. But let's go up here to the Explore. And say you want to see the learning plan for this week, just to check on whether your student has been doing their work, for instance. So you click on teacher pages. And you can search, but my picture is right here. And it brings up a quick biography of me. But the real meat is on the right there. And you can see that we have the learning plan that's also attached in this video. You do not have to have Google access to reach this page. You can scroll back here. But for the same reason, you won't see newsletters or student names mentioned in these pages, because it is completely a public forum. Now let's take a moment to look at some of the documents. First, our newsletter. And it's important to note that next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there is no school over the Thanksgiving holiday. So your students are going to get a 5-day weekend. Good chance to recharge, relax, spend time with family, and then be ready for the sprint to winter break. I did put a note that it is starting to get colder outside. We do go outside until the temperature reaches a minimum. So for some students, a sweatshirt might be good enough most days, but it's a good idea to make sure that they're dressed appropriately. We do have students who love their summer clothing, but it's kind of getting cold for them. This can include hats and gloves, but please make sure they have an appropriate coat and sweatshirt. We do go outside a couple times a day. And in addition, we're outside to go to the lodge for our morning meetings. We are continuing to mask. Students must be masked in the classroom, in the building in general, and on the bus. While we're outside, they do not have to wear the masks, although some choose to do so anyway. And then the majority of this is just basic information. What are we learning? Language Corner, and our source is the Ojibwe People's Dictionary. And here are some words from there, such as Miigwechowendum, for he or she is thankful. And it was a good choice because, well, Thanksgiving is coming up. Looking at our week 14 learning plan, this will go pretty fast. As you can see, there's no school on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I do encourage students to read for 20 minutes each day over break, and even during the summer. Studies show that reading for 20 minutes will expose them to many more words and make academics that much easier for them. These do not have to be school related materials. The idea is just that they're out reading and enjoying it. Looking at it, Monday and Tuesday, we have no new support coach lesson in reading, as those tend to take 3 to 4 days, and we have 2. So we'll do a text-based writing lesson. We'll have some independent reading on Tuesday. We're going to continue with Writing City. Then math, we're now moving through chapter 6. Science, we're going to visit Science Spin and get a chance to explore some topics with Mystery Doug. We're going to begin a new unit in social studies, chapter 4. It's more on the colonization of America and the growth of the British colonies. Math review and enrichment is both enrichment sections, as we're looking at geometry. It's going to roll back through what we kind of covered in the first chapter of geometry, but this will help strengthen those skills. Technology, we did make an adjustment. Typing.com is usually Monday. I did put code.org for Tuesday, as that is a favorite amongst some of our students. And then in our web block, we continue with things like ST Math. We're going to do geography instead of citizenship. Words Their Way will be makeup sessions. We will not have a new set of words this week. So if your student has already completed them, then they'll skip this week. Reading A to Z is always an option, even at home. And quill.org is a new resource for us. It's more of a focus on grammar, but it's not the traditional worksheets. It's based off of a web browser. So it's something we're kind of new at. School will resume on Monday, the 29th. So I hope everyone has an enjoyable break. If you have any questions over break, or you're wanting your student to spend a little time on your device at home with some academics, feel free to reach out to me at mireland@sagchipschool.net or mireland@sagchip.org. I'd be more than happy to answer those questions over the break. I hope everyone has a safe and wondrous weekend. We'll have a great week, and then we'll be into another long weekend. You'll be seeing one of these videos coming to you probably on Tuesday before the long break. But I hope everyone has a great weekend. Minwa, Pamapi.